Welcome to the Cooking Principle, Cooking with Kyle, and boy do I have a treat today. Look at these beautiful strawberries. We finally had a chance to go see our friends at the LCCL Strawberry Farm right here in Armuchee, Georgia. And these are some of the prettiest, most beautiful, plump strawberries I have seen in a very long time, and we cannot wait to do this recipe. The very first thing I'm going to do, April's already washed these off and got them clean. I'm going to take the tops off, and we're going to measure about 2 cups of these because we are going to make strawberry freezer jelly. This is on page 112 of my cookbook, and I love it. There is nothing like a hot biscuit with some of this strawberry freezer jelly, and I'm going to show you how to make it. So, first thing I'm going to do is cut these off, and then I'll tell you the steps to do it. Okay, I've started with about 14 strawberries. These have been cut, the tops have been cut off, and I'm going to put these over in a bowl right here. And I'm going to take my potato masher, and we're just going to crush these strawberries. Now, get in there and use your elbow grease because you're going to want this to be not pureed, but you're going to want to break up those chunks of strawberries because it'll go a lot farther if you do that. Some people use their hands or their fingers. Sometimes I try to sell these or give them away, so I don't use my hands. You could, and it's okay if you do. But I find this works okay. Now, I'm going to pour this in to see about how much we got because I've got to have 2 cups of the liquid. And once you start chopping them, see, that's not quite 2 cups. So we're going to do a little bit more. So I think I'll probably do about 7 more strawberries and then we'll go from there. Okay, that was about 24 strawberries for those of you that want to count and get exact measurements to make 2 cups of crushed strawberries. I'm going to add them to a bowl here. Then to that bowl, I'm going to add 4 cups of sugar, and stir that up real good. You're going to want to let this sit for 10 minutes, and while it's sitting for 10 minutes, we'll do the next part. And while they're sitting, you're going to want to take 3/4 a cup of some good water. Now, 3/4 a cup of water to a pack of this Sure-Jell. You get it over in the canning supplies of your local grocery store. So I'm going to dissolve that in this water. We'll show you what it looks like. Okay, it's going to look like this. Okay, to boil this and boil it for a minute. So once it comes to a boil, we'll boil it for 1 minute, and then we'll add this over to the fruit mixture. We're at a boil now, and we're going to let this boil for 1 minute. Now we're going to take that sugar and the Sure-Jell pectin, and we're going to pour that over into our bowl with the strawberries. And what you're going to do next is stir it up real good, and you're going to stir gently for about 3 minutes. Now, you don't need to see me do that. So set your timer for 3 minutes, start stirring. Okay, now I have prepared about 6 of these 1/2 pint, 8-ounce jars. They're mason jars, and you run these through your dishwasher, get them clean. Here's the thing, you do not have to do any traditional canning. There's no water baths, there's no pressure cooking, all of that dangerous stuff that people do when they can, because this is going to be preserved in your refrigerator or your freezer, and we'll talk about that when we get done. So I've taken my big measuring cup right here, and we're going to fill these mason jars about 3/4 of a cup full. We're going to get them 3/4 of a way full, maybe right up there to where you see the lid. Okay, we'll clean this up here in just a second. Right now, we just want to get those jars full. Okay, so there's one. Work on the second one. It's okay if you get a little in the floor, let the dog lick it. Okay, there's 2. All right. There's 3. We'll do 4. I believe we're gonna get 6. I was worried we might not get enough. 5. And looky there. 6. Perfect. Perfect. Now, on those cold winter mornings, Christmas, this is perfect. Make you some homemade biscuits. You can make my drop biscuits that's in my cookbook. Pour this over top and my, delicious. All right, I'm going to show you what we do next. Okay, I'm going to seal up my very last jar. I'm going to put the seal on top and the lid and get it screwed on real good. Make sure to put the date on it. So after you seal it and you're ready, you've got your date on it, you are going to sit this out for 24 hours before you put it in your freezer or in your refrigerator. And these ball jars are made right here in Shannon, Georgia. So this is extra special. I hope you enjoy this. Hope you try it. Hope you give it to someone that you love. There's nothing like doing homemade jellies, preserves, and different things in your kitchen that you can do with your own hands. Try it very soon.